Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And today we're doing Spain versus Portugal. Well, it's really Portugal declaring war on Spain because they want more coastline and they want some more space. I mean, look at this. They're literally sandwiched between Spain and the ocean. Specifically the Atlantic. But yeah, Portugalian troops enter here in the north. And it takes Spain by surprise because Spain didn't see any of this coming. Another offense into Spain is made down here in the south, which is pretty close to Madrid if you ask me. And the two forces connect and to meet up. But now the Spanish Defense Force, SDF. I don't know, I just made that up. Now they're going to they do actually beat the offense in the south and do invade into Portugal and get very close to Lisbon. I think that's the capital. And they do take some of these forces up here. But they are doing pretty bad for a country this size. I mean, they should be able to wipe out the entire Portugal. But yet again, Portugal's pretty strong, so. Anyways, the Portugal military moves up north. While the Spanish military is just playing down here, they do get close to the capital. However, the forces up here still push, and they notice that the capital was so close, that the Spanish is so close to the capital, that they actually retract some of their soldiers and armies. Now, a little militia group that emerges down here in southern Portugal and does beat some of the Spanish soldiers. But the Spanish does get a hold of the north, and they also do have the Spanish Navy. They're all up here in the north, and this group of Portuguese soldiers are stranded. Thankfully, they have a naval vessel with them, and they made it out there safely. However, Portugal is not so safe. And Portugal starts recruiting more and more people that eventually leads to the pushback. These Spanish troops up here get pushed back. Now, just for a little moment, there's more Spanish troops down here than up here. So that's why the Portuguese are getting this so easily. So yeah, most of the Spanish army is down here because that's closer than Lisbon than up here. Because of recruiting more people, the Portuguese reclaim of what they had earlier. They do capture some major cities. However, the Spanish are pushing back in, and they do get close to Lisbon. Spanish Navy vessels are coming in on the coast of the north, and not the capital because there's a giant military base, scattered along the coast, I guess. So yeah, the naval vessels land, but because due to the amount of Portuguese soldiers in this northern region, their naval vessels get completely bombarded and they are kicked out of the north. More Portuguese troops come and push back the other Spanish troops. And someone joins on the side of Portuguese team, which is none other than Morocco. I'm sure we all saw this coming. I mean, these two have hateful relations. And when I say they hate each other, I mean they hate each other. I don't know why. I don't know what's with all the beef, but probably because of these colonists. And the Spanish split their military in two. One military group, or aka the Special Forces, the Special Forces are going down here. But the less trained military, they're coming down here and they're invading the north. And they might win against Portugal due to the large military presence down here. The reason there's this military presence is because they're next to two of their enemies. So they're going to have lots of military presence. But then Morocco invades the Spanish. So they take out most of their troops from Portugal and head down to deal with the Moroccans. Now, in general, I don't really know who's more powerful, but I mean, if these two are with each other, then it's definitely more powerful than the Spain, right? I'm sure. Anyways, the Spanish pushed back the Moroccans. Not looking so good for the Moroccans. It's definitely looking good for the Portuguese, though. Let's go back to the Portuguese. Yeah, this is what happens. So now Spain asks Algeria to join this war, but they don't want to. And they threatened to join the war, so that's why. Morocco leaves the war because, well, I mean, Spain and Algeria can definitely beat Morocco. As for Portugal, it's not looking too good for Portugal. Most of their naval bases have been bombarded, and their air superior, basically the Air Force sucks. They don't have air superiority like Spain does. And yeah. Well, that's it for today.